A 10-year-old boy actually invented a perpetual motion machine that can last for 400 years. He also won the Baird Prize, a World Science Award. He was invited to Washington to give an acceptance speech. Spivey told his sister the good news. But his sister was indifferent. She had long thought that the whole family was crazy. Dad was an avid cowboy fan. He would collect everything about Western cowboys. And Mom was a doctor of biology. She was only interested in her insect research. Because of the lack of parental love for a long time, young Spivey thought that no one cared about him at all. From this remote area of his to Washington, he needs to cross most of the United States. Spivey packed his things into a suitcase and embarked on a journey to receive the award. The train passed the picturesque sunset horizon. As the night gradually occupied the entire sky, the train stopped at the industrial park. The roadside hot dog shop attracted Spivey. He hurried to the hot dog stand. The female stall owner enthusiastically gave him a free drink. But at this time, the policeman took a missing person notice and asked the stall owner if she had seen it. The person on it was Spivey. He immediately turned around. But in fact, the stall owner had recognized him. But she didn't tell the police. She advised Spivey to go home quickly and not let his mother worry. But Spivey said,
"I don't have a mother, ma'am. My parents are dead."
Then Spivey took the hot dog and left quickly. On the way back, he met a telephone booth. His hurried steps couldn't help but slow down. At this time, the phone at home rang. The mother snatched the receiver from the sister. The whole family was relieved to know that it was their son calling. The three took turns to apologize to Spivey. Even the father admitted that he shouldn't ignore his invention. He prayed for his son to come back quickly. But this scene was just an illusion. Spivey believes it is impossible for his family to apologize to him. After a delicious meal, Spivey began to miss home. He opened his mother's photo album, which recorded the growth of 2 sons and a daughter. In fact, Spivey has a younger brother. He seems to have inherited his father's cowboy blood since he was a child, so his father prefers the son. The relationship between the 2 brothers is very good, but an accident took away everything. The accidental discharge of the shotgun caused the accident of his younger brother. The cause of the incident was that Spivey wanted to study the sound waves of the shotgun. Spivey always blamed himself. He thought he caused the accident. Sadness shrouded the whole family like a haze. From then on, Spivey felt that his parents no longer loved him. These memories made Spivey fall into sadness again. When the train arrived in the city center, every inch of land in sight was replaced by man-made buildings. Spivey also continued his journey. Fortunately, he met a kind-hearted driver when he was hitchhiking. The driver loved life very much. He liked to take 2 photos of hitchhikers as a souvenir of the journey. With the driver's care, Spivey fell asleep peacefully. When he woke up again, they had reached the end of the journey. When Spivey walked into the Smithsonian Institution, everything was just as he expected. No one believed that a 10-year-old child invented a magnetic perpetual motion machine, including the lady who notified him to receive the award. Although it was indeed the boy who answered the phone at that time, she always thought that it was the inventor's son who answered the phone. Until Spivey said,
"I just transposed the principle of an electron gravitating around the nucleus."
But as you know, to simulate its perpetual motion would require the creation of a negative entropy, which is simply not possible. You must agree, right?
Everyone present was stunned. It turns out that he is a 1-in-a-million genius. The lady took Spivey to the hospital for examination, and an idea of making a fortune popped out of her mind.